Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Tuesday morning, May 9th, 2023. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our goal is to help you become a successful currency trader by teaching you with personalized one-on-one coaching how to trade using our proprietary trading indicators, which you'll find will be the only tool you need to do this successfully. So with that, let us jump in. We first need to start by listening to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the great things about the program is that we do these live trade sessions. And when you become a member, we have a live trade every morning. In addition to the ones I do, we have a live trade at 10 every morning. Tends to be a little scalp trade. And then we do another trade every evening at 10, which they tend to be going for 10 plus pips. And then one of our secret ingredients is that we are always training. We have an advanced member meeting every Wednesday evening and a back to the basics training session every Saturday morning, where we are constantly reviewing the various trade strategies and taking questions to help you be the best you can be. I like to trade off of a little checklist. It helps me keep me focused and make sure I don't miss anything. Every day I want to restart the green charts. It clears out the memory so that it performs a little better, and it picks up any updates that have been done on the program. Good habit at the end of every day is to review the trades of yesterday to see what we did wrong. And yesterday I made actually 2 mistakes. We took on the overnight trade, we took a scalp trade on the AUD USD. It didn't close immediately. It should have closed within an hour. It took, I don't know, maybe 5. It took a while for it to close, but we did get the direction right. So all is good there. We took the market sell on the Euro USD. That closed actually pretty quickly, and we had an unclear signal, if you remember, on the pound yen, where the 1-day chart was showing buy, and the 12-hour chart was showing sell, and the 8-hour was flat, as I recall. So I took it as a basically all the charts were kind of going one way or the other. There was no consistency. So I probably, mistake number was I shouldn't have taken the trade because the signal wasn't clear enough. 2, I decided to take a pending trade, but the pending trade execution price was too close. And what I mean by too close is when it becomes 5 o'clock in the Eastern, that's the start of the new trading day. The spreads expand while the brokers reconcile their accounts. So for that next hour, the spreads, what normally might be a 3 or 4 point spread, might expand out to a 4 or 5 pip spread, which is significantly different. And on the pound yen, that spread gets really big, and it got so big that it caused the pending price, the buy stop, to execute. So the intent was that we wanted it to execute, after the hour if it broke up there. So it wouldn't have executed, but in that hour it kicked in, and that caused the execution. When I saw that it immediately caused the execution, I took off the stop loss and I hedged it. So I am still in that trade. I made money on the way down. It started to come back. We're still out of the money, and I will evaluate it in just a bit here and decide what I want to do with it. But the issue was we didn't have a clear signal. I shouldn't have taken the trade. So actually, real quick, we'll just take a look at it. So for those of you who weren't with us last night to see what I'm talking about. So we're going to go back on, what was it, 08, 23, and it was 16, it's about 1605. Let's go. So here we had middle of the channel, green line is going up, but you see on the 12-hour overbought coming down, 8-hour overbought coming down, 4-hour horizontal, 2-hour kind of going up, maybe horizontal, and 1 hour going up. So when these three don't really agree, it's not a good trade to take, and I shouldn't have pushed it. So my bad. All right. So with that, let's get on with today's analysis. And then the other thing is, even though I give the setup, if I do make changes, you don't get those changes. So that is why it is important for you to kind of learn the skills to know, okay, when I saw that it popped, executed when at 5, I took some corrective action to try to kind of mitigate, because that's not what I wanted it to do. We are technical traders, and we're trading based on the price action, and that our indicator is very good at picking that up. So, but in order to do that, there are news events that impact currency. We want to know what those news events are so that we can trade around them. And the best place to get that is if we go to forexfactory.com, and it breaks down news items into 3 categories: yellow, which is low impact; orange, which is medium impact; and red, which is high impact. And it's these red items that I want to stay away from. And ideally, I want to be out of a trade 2 hours before these things, because this can impact the market in a way that our indicators can't pick up. And it happens so quickly, we can get stuck and get stopped out. So here, basically, for the rest of today, we've got all yellow, so we've got nothing to worry about. So with that, let us get into the trade analysis. The trade plan I use, and we will create a customized trade plan for you is the 10-point trade signal. And I'm doing it off of a 1-hour chart. You can use this signal off of probably any chart, 30 minutes and more. I want to be 30 minutes into the chart so that the indicators had time to form. And it is good on a 1-hour chart. A trade is generally worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And you'll see many of my trades are around 10, 11 pips. My strategy is I want to get in and out in usually 1 to 3 hours, and a trade on a 1-hour chart will usually close within 1 to 3 hours. What I'm trying to do is get the lines from each of the 3 sections to line up. So with that, let's go and take a look. So this chart I am trading off of is the Light 6 Major, which is one of the standard layout charts. And I start with the, and it's going to show me, oops, what do we got here? There we go. It is going to show me 6 different currency pairs. On this first chart, they're all US based. So let's start with the Australian dollar, US dollar. I start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal red line is the what we call the oversold line. So I am looking for situations where we are either oversold and the lines are going up like we have here, or this horizontal blue line, we are overbought. When the market's overbought, that's a good time to sell and the lines are coming down. So here we're oversold. All the lines are going up. So that's the second thing I'm looking for. And the third thing is I want the green line to have crossed over the red and the gray line to have crossed over the black, and I want the line, the majors to be entering the channel, which they are. So I got 3 points here. I don't mind that the minors have kind of run up through the channel. The one thing I don't like is we have a little kink in the line here where we're going from more steep to less steep. I want it to be going the other way. I want it to be going from less steep to more steep. So I've got 3 points here. When I have 3 points here, I'm going to jump up to the TNTs and count how many of the lines are consistent with the buy signal I'm seeing here. So the 2 orange lines are saying buy. The 2 blue lines, blue are inversely related. So when blue goes down, that means buy. So the 2 blue lines are saying buy. So all 4 are saying buy. I want at least 3 of the 4 to say buy, but I've got all 4 here. So that's the second part of the analysis. Then the third part is I'm going to jump down to the pressure, and I want to see either the lines going up so that there's up pressure, or I want to see the green line on top of the red line, and I have that. So I've got 1 point here on the pressure with the green line over, 3 points here that were oversold. All the lines are going up, and I've got a double cross, and 4 points here. So I've got 8 points. Again, the only thing I don't like is that we've got that little kink in the line, but let's do a little further analysis. AUD, USD. We're going into the beginning of the trading day for the dollar. It's the end of the trading day in Australia. That's okay as long as one of these are current. So let's take a look at the second part of my analysis is when I have the first part of the setup is to confirm the setup. And I'm going to confirm it by looking at the 2 and the 4 hour chart. So let's open up a chart. AUD, USD. And so this is showing me multiple time periods on the AUD, USD. And really what I want to see is that we are overbought, oversold, I don't necessarily care that the lines are going up or not. I just want, the reason I want it to be oversold is if for some reason this weakens like it has here, we got the little kink in the line, I'll pick up the trade off of the 2 or the 4 hour chart. And when I say pick up the trade off of the 2 or the 4 hour chart, if it's oversold here, it's eventually going to go up. It's just going to take longer. So we are oversold here, and this is actually going up. This is, the difference between this signal and this signal is that the majors aren't quite ready to enter into the channel. So this will take a little bit longer. Here, the majors are sideways, but they're oversold. So I have what I want out of these three. So once I have that, the confirmation of the setup, my next step is to figure out what the trade is worth. And unlike, say, the initial trade that we showed during the trial on the 5 and 1, this trade you need to figure out how much is the trade worth. So to figure out how much the trade is worth, I am going to open up a clean chart and put some support and resistance on there. So let's go to here. And we're going to put in AUD, USD, and support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And because I want to get in and out, I am going to I'm going to drop some lines in, and that's going to help me figure out where these spots are. So you can see it's come down to here, stops over here, it stops over here, it stops in here, it stops in here. These are going to become the channels in which I that determine what my take profit is. And on a 1 hour chart, these tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart. So it seems to stop in here, over here, over here, over here, over here. Let's open this back up. When I'm putting the support and resistance in, I like to squish the chart up so I've got more data points. And then once I've done that, I'm going to open it back up so I can see it a little better. Now, the trend from the end of April, we've got a pretty clear uptrend. Now we're starting our, over the last 2 days, we have a little bit of a downtrend. It is kind of broken out of it's kind of broken out of, it depends where you drop the lines. It's kind of broken out of this channel, but you see there's a couple spots where it broke up, came down. The channel arguably might be a little wider. And the reason I want to know that is that if I am trading with the trend or against the trend, if I'm trading against the trend, if I'm taking a sell trade into a buy trend, I'm going to take less pips because I don't want to get stuck with it running away on me. There are down moves in an uptrend, but I want to be careful that I'm able to get in and out. So here the question is, we're looking at a little bit of a downtrend and we've got a buy signal. So I want to know how many pips I have from either end So I've got about, only 4 pips up. 4 pips up. 5 pips up. And 6 pips down. So that's actually not enough for a good channel. So I didn't do a good enough job here. Let's drop another line in. Let's see, we don't have as much. See, I don't want to take a trade for 4 pips. It's not worth enough to me for the risk. Let's just see how this. So over here it stops over here. So if we go to this second line, let's instead of 5 pips, let's get rid of this guy. Oops, that's not what I want. That's 21 pips. So from here to here is a little bit better channel. That's about 30 pips. So, so it's 20 pips there. And how many pips to say here? 12 pips. Let's go back and take a look at the signal. Now let's go ahead and take a buy for 12 pips on the AUD USD. Buy for 12 pips on the AUD USD. So you can do that in your simulator, or we can, if you're using MetaTrader 4, I'm going to go to File, New Chart. I'm going to find AUD USD, which is in that first group. Oh, we already had it open here from last night. So let's just go here. I am going to go to New Order. I've got 9,500 in this demo account. So my lot size is going to be 0.95. I'm just going to move the decimal place over 4 spots. So I can take a lot size of anywhere of half of this. So it'd be 0.5 roughly to roughly 2. We're going to take market execution, so market buy. Once the trade is recorded, I'm going to right click on it, go to modify, and then I am going to put in how many pips I want to take. And I want to take 12 pips. 12 pips is 120 points. If I click the little blue button, it will do the math for me. And we're going to use a 3-to-1 in this case, so that'll be 36 pip stop loss. Add an extra 0, click the little red button, it does the math. And I can see, I'd like to make sure I can see my stop loss and take profit. So we took a buy on the AUD USD. A buy on the AUD USD for 12 pips with a take profit of 0.67748 and a stop loss of 0.67268. So a buy on the AUD USD with a take profit of 0.67748 and a stop loss of 0.67286. Let's go ahead and see if we have another trade. Since we've taken a trade on the USD pair, I don't like to have two USD trades open. So we will, let's go to, let's see if we find another pair that we can take a trade on. That's not USD or AU or USD or Australian dollar. Euro pound, we're approaching oversold. Australian dollar yen, majors are oversold, minors are in the middle channel turning, so we don't have agreement. Euro Canadian dollar, oversold, everybody's going up, double cross, and there's nice steepness. So I've got 3 points here, plus the lines are clustered, plus there's nice steepness on the green line. So nice 3 points here. Up on the TNTs, the two orange lines are going up. So a nice, we've got 2 points here. Dotted blue is coming down. When blue's coming down, that means buy. So 3 of the 4. And I have sideways pressure with the green line on top. And I've got the green line has got a positive kink in it. The green line's got a positive kink in it. So this is, I like this. So Euro CAD, it's for a buy. So let us now, we want to confirm the setup. So to confirm the setup, we're going to go over to multiple time chart. And we'll put in Euro CAD. And now I'm going to look to see what the 2 and the 4 hour are doing. And it's having a little trouble loading. Let's refresh it. Oops, it went back to AUD USD. We want Euro CAD. Oversold and actually into the channel. I'm interested in what the majors are doing. Oversold and going up. So we're oversold on both of these. So I like this. So let's see what it's worth. Euro CAD. Ooh. All right, so definitely trading into a down channel. Drop a couple lines in here. So you can see it stopped here, over here, in here. Kind of right in here a little bit, in here, all in here. And that's what, 46.80 to 47.25. So that's about 45 pips. So that's the right, about the right spacing. And let's let's see here. We want to take a buy. So we got the 31 pips there. And 14 pips there. We're trading against the trend. So maybe to the top of this candle. It's about 10 pips. We're going to take an 11 pip buy on the CAD, on the Euro CAD. 11 pip buy. So let's do this here. Let me just take one more look at the signal before we do that. We're into the new hour now, but so it's pushing up, a little kink here. This is still good. So everything's good. So file, new chart. We want to find the Euro Canadian dollar, which is right here. I'd like to change it to the 1 hour chart. I'm going to go to new order. My lot size is going to be the same. Market execution buy. And I am going to right click on it, go to modify. We're going to take 11 pips, which is 120 points. And we do use a 3-to-1 stop loss for this. So 33 pips. Click the little red button. It does the math for me. And let's see what we got here. Oh, it's got a pretty big spread, almost a pip. But that's okay on an 11 pip trade. Okay, so we took a buy on the Euro Canadian dollar with a take profit of 1.47005. That's 1.47005, and a stop loss of 1.46558. All right, gang. We took two trades this morning using the 10-point signal. I expect these to close within the next 3 hours. If we are here to help you, we will teach you to do this and be successful at it. If you need to get a hold of me, you can go to forexsmarttrade.com/schedule and schedule some time with me. Thanks so much. We'll see you again Thursday morning. Bye-bye.